皆様おはようございます。ヒーリングオアシスのみほです。Good morning everybody. This is me host Healing Oasis and today I'm teaching ballet class and also today is very special day. One of my ballet master whom that I worked as a working student for a good 10 years in Los Angeles, and his name is Stanley Holden. And he is celebrating birthday today. He was born on this day, and he is same age with my late mom. So he would have been like 95 if he were alive. Yeah, but yeah, he was amazing, and he's very well known in England. He used to be a huge star. He worked with Frederick Ashton, and especially his La Fille de Margadi, the wedding of, he moved. Wedding of Reese. Originally this special program was in Paris de Opera in 1812. That was originally released. And then England, Frederick Ashton adapted from France. I think when Stanley was there, I see there's some records showing in black and white, but I can still view it. It said 1962. Well, he has retired maybe in late 60s. He worked as a character dancer, and he did so many like Cinderella, Ugly Sister. Also he worked as a doctor in Coppelia, and then his major work is called La Fille Margadi, and with Frederick Ashton, he went to international tour. He didn't come to Japan, but he went to Russia and Mariinsky Theater, and so he is quite well known. I'm not sure if he went to France, but I know he was in Russia with this production. So, and yes, he's so excited for you. And he's actually looked like this. When I met him, he's very handsome and beautiful, shiny blue eyes. And he has a beautiful wife, and also his wife was married twice, so he had a stepdaughter named Mimi, and he loved her so much. He always had in his studio, master studio, he had a Mimi's picture right there with split, like grand jute, beautiful arabesque split. And I'm sure she was in San Francisco Ballet or something like that. But now she's probably retired. When I met him, I was 28, and I was completely late bloom because I had to go to get my degree in fine art in New York. So I had a training myself in Japan. I started ballet training in age 5, and when I was age 9, for the first time I saw a swan lake and ondine and firebird. My already former principal dancer, Margot Fontaine, and Michael Sohn, they came to visit in Tokyo, Japan, in I think it's somewhere around mid-50s. And I was all dressed up. I was like a 9 or 8. And my father was a physician. My mom was artist. And I remember I dressed up in white and pink sash and patent shoes. I don't know if that was pink, but, and I even have a lipstick and hair, like a sash, like a ballerina sash. And I was so, like, my father took beautiful, the seat up front, and my mouth was wide open. And so then I knew Swan Lake and Margot Fontaine and Michael Sohn. Now, when I came to Los Angeles, I was on the way to go to graduate school, and I wasn't planning to learn ballet, but one of my teachers in Burbank said, I hate you to go. I'm going to introduce you to this very famous principal dancer from Royal Ballet, and he has a dance center, SHDC, Stanley Holden Dance Center. So that's how I went, and he just took me under the wing, and I said, oh, and I look like, that point I look like 18. So I didn't look like I was 28. So everybody thought that, but they thought maybe I could be a professional teacher because I was so small, tiny. So even though that point everybody was tiny, however, I was even tinier. And even with the point shoes, I couldn't be on their requirement. So they put me to RAD teacher school. But anyway, when he was training me, every morning I had to go clean the master's room. That was my job. And he was very, very meticulous. And first of all, when I go to his studio, he gave me an ID code. And I need to knock twice. Dun, dun. And he will say, who's there, right? And then I hide, and then I go, dun, dun, again. And he's still like doing something. So I had to go, dun, 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 dun. And that was our ID code. And then he would come out, and he's just like one of the, Giselle's mother, like da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. And then he opened the door, and then dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. I mean, everything, every day, he has a different version. And one of them was Mrs. Simon, Widow Simon. He goes, dun 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 dun, dun da 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 da. And like it's just, he was unbelievable. And back then I really didn't know how superstar he was, because he was originally opening up the music center with Mrs. Dorothy Chandler. And then she promised him to open up where it's right now Joffrey Ballet. But originally that was planned for him. However, he had very weak heart. His heart was very weak. And so he ended up building his Stanley Holden Dance Center on Pico Boulevard, right across from Rancho Park Golf Course, near Fox, the movie company. But anyway, I was there helping, and also he's giving me, when I go there in the morning, he would teach me all the business, how to open his studio. And he was so organized, so meticulously clean, and I learned everything, how to wash and in return he gave me his master's class, and then Mrs. Hill's class, that's intermediate advanced. His master's class, you will be seeing like Musha, Natalia Makarova, Joffrey, ABT people, like all professional people. And then also he said, if you can go to Patrick France from France. He was a former principal with Paris Opera. But usually I go Mrs. Hill's class, and then get warmed up. Then I have a little break, and then go to his master's class. And then I get overwhelmed. And then third class, if I have a lot of energy, I would go to Patrick class. But usually my stamina was burned up by at the end of Stanley's class. Then after that, I drive all the way to Rosemead at 3 o'clock, and there's a Royal Academy of Dance teacher. Her name is Yvonne Cusack, and I will see her class from 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the evening. And also she wanted to make a notation and everything, music, learn the music and character dance. And then she would show me how to teach the little one, 3.5 to all the way to pre-elementary. And then my class was, I started from pre-elementary, and then elementary, and then intermediate and advanced. Then I had to go back to her class to get my teaching accreditation by taking the notes, watch all the character dance, taking the notes, listen to the music. I did this for about at least 10 years, 10 to 15 years. And then finally I received the teaching certificate from Margot Fontaine. But anyway, right now Darcy Basso is teaching. But to make the story short, today is Stanley's birthday. And I heard that when he retired from Royal Ballet, he received thousands of daffodils on the last stage. And I don't know if you Royal Opera House still have a Stanley's retirement stage. I will be like just cloud nine if you ever release that footage. But he has successfully retired, and now he's on his balcony. He's on the balcony watching me how to teach. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Whoever had a relationship somehow in 70, 80, and 90, almost like 30 years. Late 70, I would say, I was there with Stanley Holden. And I just wanted to thank you for people who somehow close with Stanley Holden. His class was awesome, wasn't it? Only thing is I don't remember much because it's in me. It'll show me sometimes, but I will show you. Especially Royal, it's the changement batture. So Royal is, changement is like this, right? But Royal is hit and change, and hit and change. And sometimes double. Dun, 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 dun. And his frappe exercise is dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun. It's very Frederick Ashton. So I guess in me, I have Frederick Ashton's style somewhere. Still lives through the generation. So in that in mind, this is for Stanley Holden. Happy birthday, Stanley. So I like you to this, and also this is a stomach, solar plexus. But to me, it just looks like his daffodil, the one that he loved. And he told me once on the cleaning time, he knew how to cry because when he was little, his family were very poor in London, and so he needed to sell flour on the street. And when he has a flower, and he has a red apple cheek with cute blue eyes and big fat cheeks, he would bring the flowers to the customer from her father's wagon or something, and then he would say, will you please care to buy flowers, like in front of Convent Garden or something like that, or Piccadilly or Major Street. And then he knew how to cry tears, and I don't know if it's like a really Stanley, he's so everything. He's full of character dancer. Even on a young age, he was probably 11 or 10 years old or something like that. He was a street flower boy, and that's how his family made a living. But he's been there. He made it through retirement. He was very loyal to Royal Ballet School. And also he's a graduate from already. He has an advanced certificate, and also he doesn't have to say that he's a teacher. And his cloak, he left it for people for Royal Ballet. They still have them. And one of the gentlemen did a new version with his cloak dance. And it was good. I just wanted to celebrate Stanley Holden's. He's not here, but I know his spirit is here with you. So let's send one for the present moment, and then second one, I'm going to make a little concert, the healing bath for the people who knew Stanley Holden. He would delight it. Okay, let's start. Breathing in, 息を吸って。それではこれはそうですね。Up on the balcony with Sir Frederick Ashton and Stanley Holden. Thank you, Stanley. I love you. Happy birthday. Sorry for the outside construction people are demolishing across the street. I'm gonna play the one that sent me. Just a moment. This one is in black and white. Stanley is performing 1962, right before he retired. You can watch from here, balcony. Oh God. he's doing like a moonwalk. Okay. Ta-da! Thank you for watching. Today I'm going to stop because totally I'm in a celebration mood with Stanley Holden, and maybe I get to clean the studio like he used to teach me. Thank you. If you like this video, please push the like button and please subscribe. And if I receive more of the Raphael magazine for the Stanley's future generation, I will definitely let you know. Okay? You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Thank you. 切ります。切ります。Thank you. Bye for now.